This video is sponsored by Doritos. Crunch if you're not a lady. No, seriously. Doritos. I'm waiting for my check.
Do it by the book, no, I do my own thing. That's why every single hook got them singing like me. And I ain't in any rush, cause I'm finally getting paid. Don't believe in any luck, I believe I'm self-made.
Hi everybody and happy Thursday. Today we are going to be discussing heroes with issues. And these are the kind of guys, not the alpha holes, which will be another video. These are the kind of guys that you know have been through a lot, and you might see that as the story progresses. And you want to hug these guys, and you want to give them an easy way to get to their happily ever after. To know that they deserve it, they have to be through a bit. That's what we're going to be discussing. And one of the things that I'd really like to, I don't know, a theme that I'd love to see die is the idea of fixing people. People aren't junkers. Relationships aren't house flipping. So the idea of getting into a relationship to fix somebody it never begins well, and it never ends well. So I don't see relationships like this, not successful ones with a guy, or I mean even a girl who has issues, but today we're going to talk about the guys, as a fixer-upper. It's more the journey of the person learning about themselves and learning to love again a lot of times. So I'm going to talk about a few books that I find did this really well and gave us heroes that we could absolutely fall in love with. Obviously, I highly recommend all these books. So let's get started with the first one. Kel Moon, Beyond Eden. We've got Danny Carlo, and I hope I'm saying his name right. He's really messed up. He has a very complicated past, and he's selfish and selfless at the same time, which is really interesting how you see that develop. His relationship with Paul is, I don't know, it's sexy, it's heartwarming, and you know that he's sacrificed a lot for the man he loves, and then does again for the woman he loves. He's kinky, edgy, and limitless in his love, and this, I think, is an example of a really of a hero with serious issues who you don't want to change. You just want to see happy and completely open and accepting of what he deserves. Jamie Reese, A Hunted Man. This one is really so emotional. Cameron Pierce is such a... he's so sweet, and he's been through so much, but his pleasure in the simple things in life, it's beautiful to see, and it makes you look at your own life and appreciate those little things so much. Just freedom, how much that matters, and how you'd live after losing it. Cherise Sinclair, Dark Citadel. As we all know, I think, and if you haven't read Cherise Sinclair, get on that. She is the master of BDSM and writing characters that you can really see fitting into the lifestyle comfortably, and being quite happy, saying yes sir, no sir, how high sir. But Dan Sawyer is one of her characters who has the issues that I looked at him and I was just hoping that he could see he's so amazing, and he doesn't need to change to have that relationship that he wanted. But at first he seemed to think that he did need to change or just give up on ever having happiness again, because he's still grieving in the book. But like all Cherise's doms, he's strong and stable, and always there for the people he cares about until he isn't, until he pulls back and hides in that shell. His survivor's guilt is heart-wrenching, and he's gruff and he pushes people away, which changes as he opens up, but that rough edge that we love about him, that I don't know how to really explain it, but you know when you have somebody that's just, they're strong and confident. There's just a bit of a, I guess, animalistic side to them that doesn't fit into, I guess, the polite world or whatever. That never goes away. You see that even in later books. So he was already a great person, but he needed to open up a little bit more. You see him becoming more himself as he falls in love, which is really awesome to see. So, why do these heroes stick with us? What's so special about them? Well, for me, it's that you get to see those flaws as part of them that doesn't magically go away. And you don't want it to, because that would gut the very essence of who they are. Now, in my own books, Scott Demian from OFFSIDE had issues that made it hard to be in his head, but him choosing to face them and grow and still maintain that playful attitude without the self-destructiveness makes him such an amazing character. Once he realizes his past didn't have to hold him back, you see him become the man he already was. Caring and passionate and not using douchebaggery as a shield. And I think that's what it comes down to. A hero isn't becoming a new person as his story is told. He's revealing the man he always was deep down. What are your thoughts? Are there any heroes with issues that immediately come to mind that you've fallen in love with? Do you prefer heroes that are already perfectly set up and ideal mates? Or do you prefer heroes that have a bit of their own baggage so that, you know, you're not the only one going with it? Also, I've been thinking of doing this twice a week. Yes? No? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And bye-bye. Oh yeah, and like, subscribe, and ring that little bell.
Yeah.